What if I told you that building wealth isn't just for the rich and famous? That's right, it's possible for anyone, and it starts with a few easy steps. We're going to walk through 5 straightforward steps that you can begin applying in your life right now. These aren't complex financial concepts, they're practical, easy to understand tips that can make a real difference in your financial health. So, let's dive right in, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more easy and effective financial advice. Ready to take the first step towards building your wealth? Let's get started. Step 1. Understanding and managing finances. Think of this as learning to be the boss of your money. It's not just about how much money you have, it's about knowing how you spend and save it. First, we're going to talk about budgeting. Imagine budgeting like planning a shopping list. You write down what you need, so you don't buy things you don't need. It's the same with your money. You can write down what you spend each day, maybe in a notebook or a phone app. This helps you see where your money goes. Maybe you're spending a lot on things you don't really need. When you know this, you can start to change. You can plan how much you want to spend and how much you want to save. Now let's talk about saving money. It's like putting some of your toys away so you can play with them later. Even if you save a little bit of money regularly, it adds up over time. You can start a savings account where your money can grow. Also, it's a good idea to have an emergency fund. This is money you save just in case something unexpected happens, like if you suddenly need to fix your car. Try to save enough to cover your expenses for a few months. Managing your money is really about making good choices now, so that you can have a better time later. Remember, understanding and managing your finances is the first big step to building wealth. In step 2, we're focusing on increasing your income, which is a crucial part of building your wealth. Think of your income like a water flow into a bucket. The more streams you have, the quicker it fills up. The first stream is your main job. Here, you can look for ways to boost your earnings. This could be through taking on more responsibility, upgrading your skills, or even negotiating a higher salary. Remember, the more value you provide, the more you're likely to earn. It's not just about working harder, but smarter. But don't stop there. Creating additional income streams can accelerate your wealth building. This is where side hustles come into play. A side hustle can be anything from freelancing online, selling handmade products, to investing in income-generating assets. The beauty of side hustles is they can align with your interests and skills, making them not just profitable but enjoyable too. And then there's passive income, earnings from investments, rental properties, or any venture where you're not actively involved day to day. The goal is to have your money working for you, contributing to your wealth even when you're not actively working. Moving on to step 3, we're talking about investing wisely. Imagine your money like little helpers who can grow more money for you over time. But you need to be smart about where you send these helpers. It's not just about hoping they'll do well, it's about making good choices. First, let's understand what investing means. It's like choosing different kinds of seeds to plant in your garden. You can put some money in stocks, which are like pieces of a company, or in bonds, which are like lending money to a company or government, or even real estate, like buying land or houses. Each of these is like a different type of seed. Some grow fast, some slow, and some are a bit risky. The trick is to not put all your seeds in one spot. This way, if one doesn't grow well, you still have others that might do better. Now, let's talk about being careful with your money. When you invest, it's like you're protecting your garden. You have to decide how much risk you're okay with. If you're saving for something far in the future, like when you're older, you might choose riskier seeds because they have time to grow. But if you need the money soon, you might pick safer ones. Remember, investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about being patient and steady. By choosing wisely and waiting, you're helping your money to grow over time, just like a well-tended garden. Now, let's move to step 4, which is all about handling and reducing your debts. Think of debt like carrying a heavy backpack. The more you have, the harder it is to move forward. So, it's really important to lighten this load. First, you need to understand what kind of debt you have. There are different kinds, like loans from buying a car using a credit card, or money borrowed for school. Some debts, like high-interest credit card debt, grow fast and need to be handled quickly. It's like a small leak that can quickly become a big one. Start by listing all your debts, then make a plan to pay them off. Focus on the ones with high interest first, or consider paying off smaller debts to get them out of the way. Remember, paying off debt is a big step in freeing up your money so that it can work for you, not against you. Also, try to avoid taking on new debts while you're paying off the old ones. It's like trying not to make new holes while you're fixing the existing ones in your bucket. This might mean being more careful with spending and making sure you really need something before you buy it with credit. By managing and reducing your debts, you're not just fixing leaks in your bucket, you're strengthening it, making sure that every bit of money you earn contributes to building your wealth, not draining it away. Let's now talk about step 5, planning for your future and setting big goals. It's like dreaming about a big adventure and then figuring out how to make it happen. Long-term planning is all about thinking ahead. What do you really want in your future? Maybe it's buying a house, having enough money to travel, or even retiring comfortably. These are your big goals. To start, write down your big dreams. It's like making a wish list for your future. Then, think about what you need to do to make each wish come true. For example, if you want to buy a house, you need to save money for it. How much will the house cost? How much should you save every month to get there? Break down your big goal into smaller steps. It's like planning a big trip step by step. Remember, these big dreams won't come true overnight. It's more like a long walk to a really cool place. You keep moving forward step by step, and eventually, you get there. And if things change along the way, that's okay. Just like when you take a different path on a walk, you can change your plans to fit your life. Celebrate every small step you complete. It means you're getting closer to your big dream. By making plans for your big goals and working on them a little at a time, you're building the future you want. As we wrap up our journey, remember, building wealth is a journey, not a sprint. It's about making smart choices, one step at a time. We've covered understanding and managing your finances, increasing your income, investing wisely, managing and reducing debt, and setting long-term goals. Each step is an important part of creating a secure and prosperous financial future. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these steps are you already using in your life? Or was there a step that really opened your eyes and made you think differently about your finances? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else on their path to financial freedom. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more practical tips on managing your money and building wealth. Together, we can all grow smarter and stronger financially. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to enhance your financial journey.